Genesis 11 opens with a fascinating picture of humanity. Imagine a world where everyone spoke the same language, a world united by a common tongue. Picture families and tribes migrating east, journeying together until they reached a plain in the land of Shinar. There they decided to settle, to build a life for themselves. This yearning, however, would soon morph into an ambition too grand, too defiant for their own good. Little did they know that their dreams of unity and greatness would soon crumble, paving the way for a world divided. The people of Shinar, with their shared language, conceived a daring plan to build a tower that would reach the heavens. Imagine their ambition. They yearned to touch the sky, to create a monument that would not only defy the natural order, but also immortalize their name in the annals of history. It was a project fueled by pride, a testament to their belief in their own capabilities. They began gathering bricks and mortar, their hands working tirelessly, their hearts set on conquering the heavens. The tower rose higher and higher, a testament to their collective will, a symbol of their arrogance. Each brick laid, each drop of mortar spread, echoed their defiance, their desire to supersede the limitations set upon them by a higher power. This tower, however, was more than just a physical structure. It was a monument to human pride, a symbol of their rebellion against God. It represented their desire to forge their own destiny, to create a world where they were the masters of their own fate, answerable to no one but themselves. God, observing the escalating ambition of humanity, saw their project for what it truly was. Not an act of faith, but an act of defiance. He who had created the heavens and the earth, who had breathed life into humanity, saw his own creation challenging his authority, attempting to usurp his place. He saw their unity not as a celebration of their shared humanity, but as a tool for their misguided ambition. He knew that their hearts were set on their own glory, not his, and that their tower, a symbol of their pride, would only lead them further away from him. God, in his infinite wisdom, knew that this path would lead humanity down a dangerous road, a road of arrogance and discord. He knew that true unity could not be forged through bricks and mortar, but through humility and obedience to his divine plan. God, in his mercy, decided to intervene, not to punish, but to redirect humanity, to steer them away from the destructive path they had chosen. He would confuse their language, the very element that unified them, that fueled their ambition. Imagine the scene. One moment, everyone understood each other perfectly. The next, confusion reigned as words lost their shared meaning. The once harmonious symphony of construction transformed into a cacophony of unintelligible sounds. Workers could no longer understand each other's instructions. Orders became muddled, plans were misconstrued, and the tower, once a symbol of unity, became a monument to their sudden division. The confusion that arose wasn't just about words, it was about purpose, about direction. With their common language gone, their sense of shared identity began to disintegrate. The tower, once a symbol of their collective ambition, now stood as a stark reminder of their inability to understand, to cooperate, to coexist. Unable to communicate, to work together, the people abandoned their ambitious project. The tower, once teeming with life, fell silent, its construction halted, its purpose lost. They left the land of Shinar, their dreams of reaching heaven shattered, their unity broken into 1,000 pieces. Families and tribes, now separated by the barrier of language, dispersed across the earth, carrying with them the echoes of their failed ambition. They settled in different lands, formed new cultures, and developed new languages, their destinies forever altered by their attempt to reach beyond their grasp. The scattering of people was not a punishment, but a redirection. God, in his infinite wisdom, used their misguided ambition to populate the earth, to seed diversity across the globe. He transformed their desire for a single, unified kingdom into a tapestry of cultures, languages, and perspectives. The story of the Tower of Babel is a powerful reminder of the perils of pride. It teaches us that when we allow our ambitions to supersede our humility, when we strive for our own glory instead of God's, we risk building towers that will inevitably crumble, leaving behind nothing but division and discord. The people of Shinar, blinded by their desire for greatness, failed to see the bigger picture. They forgot that their talents, their abilities, were gifts from God, meant to be used for His glory, not their own. They sought to make a name for themselves, forgetting that true fulfillment comes from surrendering to a higher purpose. Their story serves as a cautionary tale for all of us, a reminder that true progress, true unity, is built not on towering ambition, but on a foundation of humility, cooperation, and a deep respect for the divine order. The story of the Tower of Babel offers a powerful antidote to pride, humility. It reminds us that our achievements, no matter how grand, pale in comparison to the vastness of God's creation. It teaches us to keep our ambitions in check, to ground our aspirations in a deep understanding of our place in the universe. Humility doesn't mean diminishing our talents or suppressing our dreams. Instead, it's about acknowledging that our gifts come from God and should be used in accordance with His will. It's about recognizing that true greatness lies not in reaching for the heavens, but in serving others, in using our abilities to make a positive impact on the world around us. Humility is the key to building bridges instead of towers, to fostering unity instead of division. It's about recognizing that we are all part of something much greater than ourselves, and that our individual success is inextricably linked to the well-being of others. The story of Babel also highlights the importance of understanding and respecting God's limits. The people of Shinar, in their arrogance, believed they could transcend the boundaries set by their Creator. They attempted to bridge the gap between heaven and earth to claim a dominion that was never theirs to hold. Their story reminds us that there are limits to what we can achieve through human effort alone. We are finite beings operating within a universe governed by divine laws. To attempt to break these laws, to overstep our boundaries, is to invite chaos and destruction. God has a plan for each of us, a plan that unfolds within the framework of His divine order. Our role is not to challenge or redefine this order, but to seek His guidance, to align our will with His, and to trust that He will lead us to a destination far greater than anything we could imagine on our own. While the story of Babel might seem at first glance like a tale of division and separation, it also contains within it the seeds of diversity and cultural richness. The scattering of people, though born out of their misguided ambition, led to the flourishing of different languages, traditions, and perspectives across the globe. The world we live in today, a world of vibrant cultures and diverse communities, is a testament to God's ability to bring beauty out of chaos. It's a reminder that our differences, far from being obstacles to unity, can be sources of strength, creativity, and mutual understanding. Our challenge is to approach this diversity not with fear or suspicion, but with a spirit of curiosity, empathy, and respect. It's about recognizing that each culture, each language, each tradition holds within it a unique piece of the human story, a valuable perspective that enriches the tapestry of our shared existence. The story of the Tower of Babel holds a timeless lesson for us today. Instead of building towers of pride and division, we are called to build bridges of understanding, compassion, and love. We are called to tear down the walls of prejudice and intolerance that separate us from one another and to embrace the richness and beauty of our shared humanity. This means reaching out to those who are different from us, listening to their stories, and seeking to understand the world through their eyes. It means celebrating our diversity, recognizing that our differences are not threats, but opportunities for growth, learning, and mutual enrichment. Instead of striving for uniformity, let us embrace the beauty of our diverse world, a world where different languages, cultures, and perspectives coexist in harmony. Let us use our voices not to shout down one another, but to engage in meaningful dialogue, to build bridges of understanding, and to create a world where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. The story of the Tower of Babel is not just an ancient tale, it's a reflection of our own times. We build metaphorical towers of pride, ambition, and self-reliance. Chasing success and material wealth, we forget true fulfillment comes from seeking God's will and serving others. We erect barriers of division, forgetting we are all children of God, deserving of love and respect. Our differences divide us, but our shared humanity should unite us in compassion. The story of Babel calls us to self-reflection. Are we building bridges or towers in our lives? Let us choose humility, cooperation, and love over hubris, competition, and fear. Let us build a world where diversity is celebrated and God's will unites us. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and share to help spread the word of our Savior, Jesus Christ. And if you haven't already, come join our family by subscribing to our channel. May God bless you in all your endeavors. Thank you for watching.